When Play It Again sports owner Dan Buxton showed up at his La Mesa store Saturday night, all he could see and feel was fire, both burning in front of him and burning inside of him.
I had a drive from Mission Beach, and I knew that there was trouble, and my reaction was building up on the drive over. So by the time I got there, I was kind of just exploding, Yeah. I was upset. I was upset because my employees were there trying to fight people off, and they're smashing windows, and there's smoke pouring out of my windows. Everything that I had tried for the past year to put together, because we're a new store, just going up in flames right in front of me, and I was upset.
Buxton's store, like many others at the La Mesa Springs Shopping Center, was looted Saturday night after a mostly peaceful protest over racial injustice and the murder of George Floyd turned into rioting. Windows were shattered, inventory was stolen, and fires were set, leaving store owners stunned in the aftermath.
It's a lot of damage, not necessarily just because of the fire. Well, it is because of the fire, but it's the smoke and the sprinklers that did the most of the damage. So a small section of the store was burning, but the sprinklers put that out, but the smoke kept going for hours, and I couldn't get that out. And then I also couldn't shut off the sprinklers for a very long time, probably 7 hours or so. It's been a roller coaster, because the night when I first got there, my first thought was I just lost everything. I thought the whole place was on fire. I thought everything's gonna burn down and there's nothing I can do about it. And so I thought I lost everything. So I was pretty down. Later that night, midnight and through 4 a.m., other business owners like Roundtable Pizza and others were here boarding up and helping me and helping each other board up. And they helped me get the sprinklers off and helped me get my windows boarded up, get the water out. And I saw that the damage didn't seem to be as bad as I originally thought it was. So then it was kind of like up on the roller coaster. And then the next morning I got there, and there's 1,000 people in the parking lot helping clean up and do all that. So we're up again. But then once we really surveyed what the real damage is, we're back down, because it's bad because of all the smoke and because of all the water. The smoke that just permeated into everything. And so that we have to replace flooring, we have to replace, repaint the whole place, fix the ceilings, fix the drywall, replace all the computers, you name it. There's a lot more that goes into it than just the inventory, but the inventory also, stuff that looked like it wasn't damaged is smoke damage. So we're working on getting that salvageable.
No justice, no peace. No racist police. Hands up, don't shoot.
These protests are obviously very important. Speaking of racial injustice and the murder of George Floyd, how do you view these protests in light of the damage that happened to your store?
First of all, I think people are protesting and should be. We should all be angry. We should all be upset, and we should all be looking for equal justice for everybody. And I think we should all be upset that that's not happening. What I saw with the looters, it was mostly really young people that I just feel like they need better guidance. They just need, and when we're young, we make bad choices, and I think there was some people making some bad choices. And I've done it myself. I made bad choices when I was younger that I would never make again. So I hope they learn and grow.
And you actually tried to get some of your stuff back, right?
Yeah, we were able to get some of the stuff back. We were approaching people, asking them why they're taking our stuff. And sometimes they just run off. Sometimes they'd be like, oh, I didn't realize, and they'd hand the stuff back to us. Sometimes other people would grab things and give it back to us. But obviously a lot of it was gone.
The 1-2 punch of being closed during the coronavirus pandemic and then overcoming the damage of the riots may be insurmountable for some small businesses. But Buxton said his store will be able to survive it.
We'll absolutely be back from it. There's no question. As far as the pandemic and being closed, I know it affected a lot of businesses really hard. We were not one of those businesses because there was a high demand for a lot of the equipment that we sell, and luckily for us, we had it all on our website. We had a system set up to sell online anyways, and we just put that into effect and did curbside to a large scale. So our business actually went up during the pandemic. We were going to reopen to the public this past Monday.
Buxton, along with other shop owners, continue to repair their stores with the help of volunteers and GoFundMe donations. While Play It Again Sports is at least several weeks from reopening, Buxton said the response from the community continues to drive him forward.
We have a a group, a Facebook group, La Mesa Strong, that there are thousands of people that are members of that group that was just put up on Sunday. And all you have to do is ask on there and people will be there right away. At this point, I'm not angry. I'm hopeful for what I'm seeing based on the community outreach. It's just been like nothing I would have ever expected. It's really overwhelming. It's fantastic. And so I'm more hopeful for the future than ever as far as the business and the community. I think our business will grow because of this. So I think it'll be in the long run, it'll be a positive.